So the rumors and leaks were true. As to be expected with most Atlus games, Shin Megami Tensei V is getting a re-release with some new content, and it will be coming to all major platforms, including PC, and it's coming out on June 21st of this year. Now, this is something that has been speculated for a long time, and the first real hint at it coming out that pretty much confirmed it was a couple of days ago when it was rated in Korea. And now, we have an official trailer, so I made this video to kind of give my thoughts since, as someone who has played SMT5 extensively when it was brand new, I think this is exactly what it needed. Don't get me wrong, SMT5 is a great game, and gameplay-wise, I think it's one of the best games in the franchise, but it did have some serious issues that were holding it back. For one thing, there was the performance. SMT5 looked great, but it did not run well, and it's mainly due to the fact that it was being held back by the limitations of the Nintendo Switch, although I think some of this was also due to rush development. Either way, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what kind of improvements are made in terms of both performance and graphics with it being now on better hardware. Though I should also point out that it is still coming out on the Switch. I just hope it's not a deal where the Switch version is even more noticeably compromised and runs even worse than the original. I'm probably going to get it on PC when it comes out, but I'm definitely curious to see how the Switch version is going to run. Now, as for the trailer, it shows a lot of this version's new content, some new demons, some out-of-battle gameplay gimmicks, and it heavily advertises its new story content and characters. Obviously, we have our obligatory new waifu, and all of this looks really good. It makes me excited to play the game again, and I'm especially looking forward to seeing the new story content and what kind of changes are made, because SMT5's story was definitely its weakest aspect. Now, that's what can be gathered from the trailer, but on Sega Asia's YouTube channel, there was a stream that explains things in a little more detail. Now, first of all, it says at the beginning that you get two choices: the Canon of Creation, which is the original SMT5 story, and the Canon of Vengeance, which follows the scenario of the original, but with significant changes in the middle and later parts. Honestly, I'm a bit confused about what this means. It seems like it's one of those cases like Persona 3 FES or Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker, where the game was divided into two storylines, and if you want, you can just go straight into the new one if you already played the original and don't feel like replaying it. But from the wording here, it sounds more like it's not necessarily a brand new story, but enough changes have been made that they still felt it was worth including the original in its unaltered state. And honestly, I think that's pretty cool, and I wish more remakes and re-releases of games would do this. According to the stream, this new scenario is around 80 hours, which brings the combined total of both games to around 160, but again, whether or not that's a good thing depends on how different they are from one another. The rest of the stream goes into a little more detail on the new content, like we got some demons coming back with new designs like Lilith, and some brand new demons like Kadistu. And it looks like we'll also be seeing some old demons in 3D too, which I am definitely looking forward to. They also talk about new unique skills that demons have, and it seems like this is something every demon has, which is pretty interesting. It kind of reminds me a lot of the race skills from Devil Survivor, and I'm curious to see how this is going to affect the balance of the game. They've also expanded your ability to interact with demons, and it looks like you can have conversations with your ally demons. And then you have new additions that you would expect, like new areas to explore and new quests and stuff like that. And at the end, they give some new information on the DLC, because even re-releases from Atlus have to have Day 1 DLC, and they're also not entirely clear about what they're doing here either. It says that the new DLC and the Mitama DLC from the original will be included at a reduced price, so does that mean you still have to pay for the old DLC? It'll just be cheaper now? Though it does look like they're including the story and boss DLCs, like the Demi-Fiend and stuff, for free. It also looks like they're including some kind of carryover feature from the original where you can bring over 3 demons and get some bonus items. Not exactly sure how that's going to work, given that they're not exactly clear when and how you'll get those demons, and I'm guessing this will be exclusive to the Switch version. Then the stream ends with a Q&A where one of the developers teases some stuff that will be announced later. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about SMT5 Vengeance right now, and we'll probably be getting some more info down the line, but overall, I'm pretty excited for this. As I said, I think SMT5 coming to all platforms is great, as it allows more people to play it, and the improved hardware allows us to see it in all its glory, and I'm even more looking forward to seeing what they do with the new story content. Everyone who reviewed SMT5 pretty much unanimously agreed that the story for the game wasn't that good, and it seems like Atlus has really been listening to a lot of the criticism, and is going to address a lot of these complaints with this new content. If you missed out on SMT5 when it came out, I think this is going to be a great opportunity to experience it for the first time. But anyway, that is going to be it for this video. Be sure to give me your all's thoughts in the comments section. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And until the next video, I will see you all later.